And then, you know, this.
Ooh, custom.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. In today's episode, we have Vu.
All right, so I have a 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro not TRD Pro, TRD Off-Road. I don't have a Pro, I'm not rich. This is the Victory 4x4 rear bumper. It has a swing out on it because I didn't have space for the 35 rear tire. And then it just opens up just like this. And then in the bed, we have the water port.
What do you use the water port for?
I use it when my daughter gets dirty. I just hose her down afterwards. And then it's very handy to like clean camp tools and all that shit. It holds 3 gallons, I think. And then we have the swing out. This is for random like deflators and all that stuff. On top, we have the Roam cases. These are the 95Ls. So the left one, I have off-road recovery equipment. And then the right side is just camp extra stuff like propane and all this other shit. And then we're running the S2 Bajas for chase lights. And then on this side of the truck.
Dang, that's a baby fire extinguisher, man.
Yeah, it's for baby fires, you know? It's just for a little bit. If you have a big fire, don't call me. This is the Angry Beaver shovel. We use it to cook pizza. Taz cook pizza on it. This is the forgot what axe this is. This is a Fisker axe. It's used to chop wood. And then so we're running 35 series tires on the SCS what is it, Ray 10s. I'm I'm raised on Bilsteins. So the rears are 5100s and then the fronts are 6110s.
How do you like the ride?
I love it. When you have more weight on it, it feels really good. Without a lot of weight, it still feels pretty good, but it's a little stiff. But when you have a lot of weight on there, it feels hella good. This is a awning. We use it when we go to the beach and stuff. It's on a Prinsu roof rack. This is my Overland bound number. I'm 26205, part of the Overland bound community.
How do you get that?
You basically pay a membership fee and then you get access to maps and all that stuff. It's user-based, so when you go on a trail and you find like a new route or you find something else, you can input the information and it helps out like a community of off-roaders find different campsites, places to like shower, things like that.
And down here you have the what sliders?
These are Apex sliders. They work really well. It's angled, so it's pretty nice. And then I have the Lucky Break sticker. In order to get one of these, you have to go on a trail. You just can't get a sticker.
So you gotta earn them pretty much.
You gotta earn those stickers for sure.
You can't just buy them.
Yeah, you can't buy that shit. This is my antenna. It's a knobby. It works really well on the trail.
What's the difference between this one and the regular antenna?
So the regular antenna is a lot longer. I know you get more distance with that one. This has a pretty good distance as well, but it works fine for me. I don't know if there was like a huge difference. We never tested like how far things go, but you're definitely gonna get further distance in the middle of nowhere versus in a city.
I know the benefit for this one is you can go through car washes.
Yeah, you can go through. I can't even fit in garages anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All right, so the front we have the C4 front bumper. So this is Cali raised LED, and then these are all Baja designs.
That's a lot of lights.
Yeah, it's to see into the future. And this is how many smart cars I flipped over, how many people I've hit, and one unicorn. They died.
You forgot one deer, dog.
Yeah, I know. I gotta add a deer on there. He hit my bumper, and nothing happened to my car. The deer's dead. To power all those lights, I'm using the Switch Pro S-Pod. It's in there. Yeah, we're using a Midland radio, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my rig. Everything I needed to do.
Is this your first Overland build?
No, I actually had a 2000 Yukon XL. It's a soccer mom van. Not a lot of people use that for off-roading. I started off-roading about 8 years ago. A friend of mine showed me a trail, and I was like, fuck, I want to do it. So I asked my lady at the time, well, not my lady at the time, Lynn, she's my lady now. But I asked her if she was willing to go poop in the forest, and she's like, fuck yeah. So I was like, hell yeah. So I put 33s on it. I put a leveling kit on there, and I just fucking went. I didn't even know anything about off-roading. I didn't know what I needed to do, but I just learned along the way. So my license plate's a custom license plate. And it says Đi đâu, which is in Vietnamese for where to, like where we going. And happy endings, you know, that's where we're going.
What made you pick a Tundra?
So the original reason I wanted a Tundra was because of the reliability. I was first looking at F-150s, both of them at the same year, 2020. But I read up the reports on the F-150 and it had a lot more recalls than the Tundra did. And because I was going to be using this to off-road my family mainly, I wanted it to be reliable. I still love the F-150s. I want to get one eventually one day, but the Tundra at the time felt like it was the right pick for me, my family, and, you know, can't really beat the reliability of
and it'll hold value too.
Oh, it'll hold its value for sure. It even went up. My favorite mod on the entire truck is, it's dumb, but it's my ice cream music.
Oh, let me see it.
So check this out.
Let's hear it.
And no, it's not to get kids. Let's see. Watch, go in the front. All right, so the story behind that. I was the first time I've ever went to Hollister off-road trail. A buddy of mine took me, and there was a Jeep that was flipped over on one of the trails, and his friend came by with the winch, hooked up to him. This Jeep was upside down, and as he was towing him out, he played the ice cream music, and I thought it was like the funniest shit in the world. So now whenever I tow anybody out of a situation or like I have to recover somebody, I put the ice cream music on, and it's just hilarious. I love it.
What's the next mod?
I might go 6-inch lift. I mean, it's not I might, I will. My buddy Adam with the other Tundra, he's on a 6-inch lift right now. He's selling me his 37-inch tires for a good price, and then we got the 6-inch lift for it. So that's gonna be the next mod. 37s and 6-inch.
What about the color wise? Are you doing anything different to the color, or?
Yeah, so my original truck color I wanted was black, but silver was the only one they had. But because we go on so many trails, it doesn't make sense for me to keep the silver nice and polished and stuff. So I want to eventually wrap the entire truck in a what is it called, the camo pattern. So it's like a black camo with a gloss camo print. That'll actually save the truck because it has so many fucking scratches on it. You can't see it right now, but this truck is fucking scratched up.
What would be a tip for people trying to, you know, start overlanding?
Number one, find friends that overland. Don't be a mall crawler. But just go out and do it. That's it. Just the same thing with like what we do with motorcycles and stuff. Just go out and do it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Find like sources online, find places to go. Definitely look up like where you can actually camp legally. There's always campgrounds, but you know, we always like to find places off the beaten trail, and then camp, you know, because it's pretty much just fucking free. But always clean up after yourselves, keep the forest green, don't burn shit down, you know, always follow all the rules of the forest and shit, and don't fucking piss off Smokey the Bear, you know?
How do you find the right vehicle?
The right vehicle is gonna be what you like. I mean, there's no such thing as the right vehicle for overlanding. It's just whatever fits your needs, your family's needs. You know, a lot of my buddies have like Tacomas, some of them have like Colorados, some have 4Runners, some have like even old school Jeeps, you know? Like, it really depends on your style and what you want it to do. The one key thing you're gonna need definitely is a 4-wheel drive vehicle, 4 high, 4 low. Most of the times you're gonna be using 4 low. But yeah, that's pretty much the only criteria, as long as it has 4 wheels and 4-wheel drive.
Do you need a lot of money to start overlanding or no?
Nah, definitely not. My old rig was cheap as hell, and I didn't even put that much money into it. I didn't even know about like all these name brand parts like King and all that stuff. I don't even run those now. I basically just did things that fit the trail. Like, I would go on a trail and be like, oh, I need bigger tires. I bought bigger tires and wheels to fit it. And then I realized that I was like, you know, scratching the side up. So I was like, oh, I need rock sliders and things like that. But you definitely don't need a lot of money to get into it. Don't let these Instagram pages fool you, because I mean, there's a lot of guys rocking expensive stuff, but at the end of the day, you want to be able to enjoy the hobby. You want to be able to scratch the things that you buy to protect your truck. Like my rock sliders are scratched up, you know, like it did its job. I'm not mad about it. But then again, I'm not going out there with a screwdriver trying to scratch my truck up for fun. It still hurts, but it's part of the game, you know. Don't be pissed off if you get scratched, you know.
So how do you find the right parts? Do you just like try and error pretty much?
Trial and error. A lot of it is trial and error, yeah. So you definitely got to go on trails. You got to go to like off-road parks to learn about like the different types of obstacles. And, you know, just talking to a lot of people that are in the industry, like that's in the hobby, because they'll tell you like, oh, these rock sliders are for the occasions if you're going through a trail and then all of a sudden it's very narrow and you hit off of a rock, it doesn't mess up your whole quarter panel, you know. Skids, all that stuff. Everything you're going to be doing is going to be based off what you need to do. If you're going on green trails, if you're going into the desert or like places that don't need a lot of protection, you don't have to buy a gas tank skid. You don't have to buy a differential skid, you know, like those are types of things that you do it for the application you're doing, you know. You don't even need like a full-on lift. Just if you level it out with some 33s or like bigger tires, you're fine.
What's your miles per gallon?
Oh, don't even ask me that. So originally the truck was advertised at like 14 highway. When I got it, I was getting about 12 after the lift and the wheels. On a daily basis going to work, I get about 9.8. When I go on a camping trip fully loaded, it goes down to about 8 miles to the gallon, and it's a 36-gallon tank.
God damn.
Yeah, so everybody complaining about their little, you know, Hondas, you know, $100 worth of gas. You don't know the struggles until you got 36 gallons. Or semi-drivers. You guys are crazy. This is a RCI bed rack. It's the half one. And the reason I went with this over a full bed cage is because I didn't want to have it look like a construction truck if I didn't have anything on there. But I also was originally planning on doing a rooftop tent, and I wanted it to be flush with the roof line of my car. But my dog can't climb up a rooftop tent, so we ended up scratching that idea. All right, so we're running the Midland. I forgot which model this is, but it's very handy on trips. If you guys are ever off-roading and you see another off-road like caravan, just go to, I think it's channel 7. And then you might be able to catch in on them, because we've talked to random off-roaders all the time. This is actually made by Tetson. They're the only ones that make a really cool shift knob for the Tundra. This is the pedal commander. It's very crucial if you you know, you have a lot of weight on your truck and you want to go a little bit faster. And then we got the switch pod to handle all the lights. But yeah, very spacious interior. Oh, and I got this guy. He swings when we're off-road. Oh, and then you know, this.
Ooh, custom.
Yeah, I love it because when it's off you can't see it, and then when it's on, you know, it's cool. You always need a camera. This is the N2 Pro.
It's good insurance.
Hell yeah, it's good insurance. You always need a camera. Doesn't matter who you are. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the interior. It's super roomy. This is for my iPad because I am the captain and I lead the trails. It has my Gaia GPS on there so I can find each off-road trail. It's one of the best programs, I think. Y'all, so back into the garage. Give you guys a little tour of everything that I've been doing lately. The Grom's still here. It's still my fun toy. I got the knobby tires on there because, you know, why the fuck not? We mainly take this out to like the trails and stuff, and we can find different like spots to camp. This, as you guys know, is El Barbecue. Right now, she has seen some better days. You know, we put her through her paces because, you know, we don't build show bikes. You know, we ride them. But, yeah, a couple of hiccups here and there. She's still looking cool. You know, lost a cap along the way, you know. That's what it is.
Rebuild coming soon? Or?
Yeah, rebuild coming soon. I want to redo everything because there's a lot of things that I learned from doing it and a lot of things that I would change. So, I mean, it's always evolving, right? Over here is my 2-Up project that I'm working on. I do have video for you guys. I'm going to shoot it over to Sun. Me picking up the bike. Me, Nick, and Mike rebuilding the transmission. So you guys will be getting some of that video as well. But yeah, this is 6 over forks.
When'd you pick it up?
I picked it up like
Last year, right?
Yeah, end of last year. So almost a year now. Not even almost a year. Yeah.
Pretty much in a bin of parts, pretty much, huh?
Yeah, it was, dude. This whole tranny was in parts. Like the gears were all over the place. But yeah, we rebuilt the entire thing. I got the frame done with 84. I mean,
84 below.
84 below. Mike over that 84. Appreciate your help, bro. But yeah.
This is gonna be when it's gonna debut.
Born Free. It's gonna go to Born Free. It will make it to Born Free. So you guys, if you guys are going to Born Free and you see this bike there, say what's up, say hello. If it's not at Born Free and you see me, just be like, hey, you suck.
Yeah, so stay tuned. It's gonna make it happen for this year's Born Free. His first real chopper.
Real
much,
chopper,
right?
yeah, my first real chopper, yeah.
What inspired you to get this build or this bike?
So, you know, seeing all the other guys with their cool shovels and things like that, I wanted something like more chopper, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to go with something that was like a little bit more old school, like the shovels and pans and stuff, because I didn't think I was there mechanically. So I wanted to go with something a little bit more reliable. You know, they call this the new old school. So I went with the Big Twin Evo, and yeah.
Yep, I'll get a kicker coming soon.
Yeah, got the kicker. So it's a Baker kicker kit. I'm changing it out from electronic to points ignitions.
It's gonna be fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be a kick-only bike, no electronics. Wish me luck. I gotta learn how to kick a bike.
Hope your leg is strong.
Yeah, I hope my leg is strong.
Then where'd you get the seat from?
The seat, all this is from TC Bros.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then we got the manta ray fender. This is actually a box of parts that we got off this old school chop guy. We went to his warehouse thingy, his sheds, and we were just able to like pick out some really cool stuff.
Where's it at? Yuba City, right?
Somewhere, I don't even remember. It was somewhere.
Somewhere
But,
north?
Yeah. So I got a lot of parts sitting waiting for it. A lot of old school parts, a lot of new parts. Hopefully it's just a good mix and match, and it runs really well.
What's up with that bike in the back?
This one was my cafe project that it hit a hiccup because I tried to get the carbs retuned and all that stuff. But if you guys ever worked with 4 carburetors and try to link that up, you just want to throw it out the window. So, you know, that was a huge like hiccup. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run the route that Duck did.
So
you guys remember Duck?
Dual carbs, pretty much.
Yeah, the dual carb setup. And then, you know, get all the parts for it. I got 2 carbs over there sitting doing nothing. Look at this. Oh, you know, this is Brian's trophy.
The first build off.
Yeah, this is the first build off, and then mine's over there, you know what I mean? The real one.
Damn, 2019. Damn, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little sneak peek of Boo's Garage, what's coming.
Yeah, it's a mess right now because, you know, we work on stuff like wires that I hate.
Well, yeah, stay tuned. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.